We're at Jim's Super Burgers in Pico Rivera, California. Let's hear it now. It's another great edition of the Vinnie Lopez Show. I'm Ronnie Wald, doing play-by-play broadcasts for the Dons for the last couple of years, the great El Rancho high school football program. And joining me, the coach, Vinnie Lopez, and Adrian Pop, who was the offensive player of the game. We're talking about a great win at Orange County against Catella High School on Friday night, a game that's available now on our Waldcast archive. Coach Lopez, you go into hostile territory, you win at Catella. Did you think it would be as easy as that? I believe you scored 34 big points in the second quarter. That was quite incredible.
Yeah, it was a good showing for us in the end. A little frustrating, to be honest, with the first quarter. Just offensively, we just couldn't get it going again for the third week in a row, and we settled down in the second quarter and we took off. And like you said, I guess we exploded in the second quarter for 5 touchdowns. So it was nice. I think it was in a 6-minute span. So it was a good showing, and it showed a lot of teams that we have the ability to score quickly and score a lot. If you're not prepared for us. So, but yeah, I mean, I think overall we went in there and we took care of business and wanted to move on and get prepared for this week.
And at historic Glover Stadium, that's not easy. That's almost like playing in like a semi-pro facility, and a lot of people there, and you went in there and took care of business. I hate to use the terminology embarrass them, but come on, that was incredible. 47-14.
Yeah, they're high school kids. We don't want to embarrass anybody, but we just want to go in there and take care of business. And so I think we did a good job of that in the end. Defensively, we played fantastic the entire game. Special teams, we had a punt return for a touchdown, and so all facets of the game were really clicking on Friday night. So it was good.
All right, we've got the offensive player of the game here. Would you introduce Adrian, but also want to mention that Robert Robledo Jr., defensive player of the game, who ended up with 4 tackles, an interception, and a pass deflection, could not make our show, but we want to make sure we, of course, give him the props, so to speak. But now tell us a little bit about Adrian and his great game. Turned out to be an important part of the win on Friday.
Yeah, I think Adrian played a key role for us. He's a wide receiver. He caught 3 balls, 59 yards, 1 touchdown. Numbers don't jump off the page, but in terms of the swing of the momentum, at that point the game was 7-6. We got the ball in good territory. I went into the huddle and said, let's take a shot. Told our quarterback, if Pop gets one-on-one coverage, go to him, and he made a fantastic move on that corner, made a great ball by our quarterback, and I think that's really what sent the momentum and really started the wheels turning, and so I think that's huge for us, and it was a great game for Pop.
All right, Adrian Pop, offensive player of the game. Let's hear it for Adrian. I know it was a team effort, Adrian, but you're an important performer. 3 catches, 59 yards, and the big touchdown, and it came at one of the most important times in the ball game because you were down 7-6. So at that moment in time, you're thinking, catch this ball, catch this ball. The pressure was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but I was thinking just like make a good move and then just like run and then just catch the ball, just focus, and then score the touchdown. That's it.
Now you have a number of great receivers on this team. It seems like every week, Coach Lopez, I'll come back and ask you this in a moment, but it seems like there's a new star every week in terms of receiving. The week before, Richard Cuellar. Now you were able to get the highlights and most of the catches. Is that the way it seems to work out in the pregame practices during the week, that they're going to key on you, or it just happens that way?
Yeah, it just happens with like any receiver. I mean, all of our receivers are good, but it's like every game, just one of us happen to like do really great, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, is that true, Coach Lopez? You don't key on any one guy? It seems like every week there's a new. Well, you're really spreading out the wealth, so to speak. Cuellar last week, now Adrian this time, to get most of the catches and most of the opportunities.
Yeah, I don't think we go into the game plan thinking like, hey, we're going to really work Pop this week, or we're really going to work Cuellar. It's more of taking what they're going to give us defensively. And, if they're going to give us one-on-one coverage, we expect all of our receivers to go out there and beat one-on-one coverage. And I think that's what Pop did this week. And, Cuellar did the week before, and all of our receivers are very, very capable and very, very good at catching big time footballs. And so as long as they continue to work hard and maintain focus, we're a pretty good football team, and it's a challenge because what are you going to do? Are you going to try and double team Cuellar? Are you going to try and double team Pop? Are you going to we're going to take what you give us, and if you're going to try and load the box up on us, we're not afraid to throw the ball 75 times a game.
All right, Adrian, you're from the Pico Rivera area. You grew up here. Yeah. You were born in the area?
Yes, I was. I was born. I lived here all my life.
All right. In terms of playing before high school football, did you have a chance to play and grow up with some of these other guys that are on the team, or did you just all come together here in high school?
I played 1 year for the Pico Rivera Dons, and that was just my only first time playing football. And then after high school, that's when I started, knowing everyone.
All right, so you really all came together. Isn't this Dons team like a family? I mean, you're trying to help. You really care about one another out there on the field, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We love each other. We have each other's backs, and then we every time on Friday night we go and we play for each other and just do our best.
All right, Adrian, are you also excited about opening up conference league play? It won't be easy. The team that won the league last year, Serna, is coming into your house. So this has to be a pressure-packed Friday night game.
Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking. I mean, we're very excited, and we've been practicing really hard this week. I mean, we feel that we're ready, and we're ready to just win.
All right, Coach, now you change focus. It's Serna now, the team that you lost to in league last year. I don't mean to bring up some bad tidings here, but 4-1 mark got you into the playoffs. But again, the one loss with Serna, they won the league. They're a powerhouse. They're coming in to Don Memorial Stadium this Friday. What about it?
Yeah, they're a good football team. Are they last year's football team? Absolutely not. Last year they were a really, really good football team. But we're not last year's football team either. I think we're a more improved football team this year. We've got a much more physical offensive line. We've got a good quarterback. We've got 4 outstanding receivers. And, I think that the heart and soul of this football team right now is our defense. Our defense is top-notch, and we've stepped it up. So I don't think it's going to be a very lopsided game in either direction, and I expect us to go out there and get a win, a hard-fought, hard win, but I expect us to go in and win, absolutely.
And they have a high-flying quarterback named Enrique Pacheco, almost 1,200 yards passing this year, so I'll have to try to key on him.
Yeah, for us, they run such a multi-set system. It's a little bit of wing T, a little bit of spread. They do a little bit of everything, and so I think they're like us. It's pick your poison. What are you going to try and do? But I'm confident that in our defensive front, I'm confident that we're going to rush him. I don't think they played some good football teams, but I don't think they've played anybody like us yet.
Well, Mr. Perea has himself over 900 yards passing. That's pretty good. I guess that's total yardage. Nonetheless, he's number 2 in the league. That's pretty impressive, too, for the Dons.
Yeah, no, I think he's got 900 and something passing, and then another 400 yards rushing or somewhere. I'm sure if you asked him, he would probably have the exact numbers. I have no clue. I can tell you ballpark what he's at, but yeah, he's having a good year, and he's going to play a vital role in our game on Friday night.
All right. We just want to remind you, if you can't make it to Don Memorial Stadium, probably one of the great high school stadiums anywhere. Wouldn't you agree with that, Coach? The atmosphere, everything is fantastic. We love doing games there. We'll be there 7 o'clock on Waldcast.com, opening up Del Rio League play, the Dons versus Serna. You don't want to miss this one. Again, listen to us if you don't get out there. And Adrian Pop, we look forward to seeing you. Thanks for the visit. And again, to Bobby Robledo Jr., all the best, Defensive Player of the Week. And Coach, thank you again. And we're going to wish you the best this weekend. Sorry we missed you yesterday, but glad you could make it for this show. And don't forget, all of our broadcasts brought to you by the folks right here, this restaurant, Jim's Super Burgers, home of the DUI, but they have much, much more. Check out their menu. It's 9425 Telegraph Avenue. That's the corner of Passons and, of course, Telegraph in Pico Rivera. Very close to the city of Downey. And, of course, Santa Fe Springs. Right in the middle of the action, wouldn't you say, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm always throwing Coach a curve here, He's going to have a bacon cheeseburger now. I'm going to have a DUI. I don't know what Adrian's going to have. We hope you can get into Jim's. And, of course, listen to us or show up Friday, the Dons versus Serna. For all of us here at Waldcast, for the gang, Coach Lopez, I'm Ronnie Wald. So long for now.